And hello there, my beautiful and lovely gamers. My name is Jonal. I'm finally done with all my exams and all that kind of stuff. I'm leaving home for my family the 20th, so right now I'm just trying to make some videos. As always, I will try to see if you guys want private coaching now. It's between the 19th and when today, essentially. To just hit me up on Discord. It's still actually 40 euros for a 2-hour session. I'm giving a short discount, and I'll try to get as many of you guys in there as possible. Monday and Tuesday works really nicely for me, so let's hopefully get some good amount of time there, and I might be able to do some online coaching as well while I'm home with my family, but we'll have to see about that. So just hit me up on Discord and we'll figure it out. Today we're talking a little bit about the McCree right click buff. You've probably seen a bunch of streamer highlights, montages and so on, so I'm here to really explain why it's so significant and why this is actually a really big change for McCree and gives me flashbacks to I was about to say the good old days, but they weren't really all that good, of Overwatch, when McCree was pretty fucking busted with his Fan the Hammer. Essentially what you could do, I remember you could, what was it, you could Fan the Hammer, you could combat roll, flash, Fan the Hammer again or something like that, or Fan the Hammer twice in the flash and Fan the Hammer, you can kill a hog. It was like insane how much damage output you can get. And now it feels a little bit similar. Essentially, McCree got a small buff. He got from 45 to 55. It doesn't sound like a lot. It's a 10 damage increase. I was like, okay, 10 damage, so what? But in numbers, and this is where, again, Overwatch balance is so fragile and so short. This is where the numbers really start to align. So before, the maximum damage you could do with all 6 shots to the body was 270 damage. That's enough to kill a Reaper. That's enough to kill a Mei. It's not enough to take down a Bastion. It's not to take down a Doomfist if the Doomfist dives into you. Right? Because of his passive shield. As long as he hit one of his abilities, he will get a passive shield, and a lot of time he will outscale the 270. Now, however, if he lands all 6 hits, you do 330 damage, which also is more than half of the HP of, let's say, a Diva or a Hog, for that matter. It is a significant chunk of the HP of a Reinhardt. And remember that you can chain this into 2. So, potentially, if you can hit all 6, and then Fan the Hammer and hit all 6 again, you do a staggering 660 damage like that. It's bup. There's also enough to take down a Winston shield with ease and so on. So that is a significant buff. However, when you also start saying, okay, so let's lob it down, what if you miss one shot? Because normally that's the problem. You don't always hit all 5 shots, or all 6 shots, normally hit 5. Well, before that 5 would bring to 225. So if you miss anything, it wouldn't be enough to kill a Reaper, it wouldn't be enough to kill the Mei. You would have to supplement that probably with a melee. So we normally flash, Fan the Hammer melee to get the kill. However, now it's 275. So it's still a kill. If you go down to, you miss, so you essentially, instead of hitting all 6, you don't hit all 6, you don't hit all 5 even, you hit 4 of your shots. Before that would be 180, so not enough to kill an Ana, Seattle, or any 200 HP hero. However, now that will still be 220, so that would still be enough to kill any standard DPS of the map. That is pretty significant for someone like McCree, and I think, personally, I kind of like it. It feels a little bit targeted towards Doomfist players, a little bit in my opinion, because beforehand, as we said, the problem with Doomfist was, as McCree, okay, yeah, we would have to first poke him on the engage, flash him, and then either Fan the Hammer with a full mag into him, or land some 6 shots, and hopefully he would survive. Hopefully he would die, and we wouldn't, be one shot or a comboed into oblivion. Right? Especially if we were low HP, it was really, really scary to play McCree. Now, however, it's far more safe to a certain extent because of, you only need to, as soon as he comes into you, and even if you hit an ability, get some passive shield, you can flash him, you Fan the Hammer him, you combat roll, then you have another magazine ready, and then you can, if you hit him with a body shot, it's probably dead. Or you can just spam another Fan the Hammer at his direction. If you land 4 of the shots, again, it's 220 damage on top of the already 330 you already dealt to him. So only that in itself, and notice that 330 plus 220, okay, that is 550 damage, okay? 550 damage. Just straight into someone, which is a lot. Which, because it can be fired so equally and so on, it's a little bit of a, personally, it feels like a little bit of a noob technique. It's all Fan the Hammer's all been recalled into that noob style of playstyle. A flash the hammer, flashbang, Fan the Hammer. It's like a fucking noob combo. And I personally has always been a fan of just landing clean on headshots, because for me it's always been about using the McCree also to improve my accuracy, right? So learning how to aim and learning to get those you know, flicks onto the head while they're stunned. For me, that was always a practice. Well, that's really how we are going with now. And I would like to hear, what do you guys think about this? Is this catering to the more unskilled players to make McCree that? Is this more of a safe haven for even some more skilled McCree players to kind of even out the playfield against certain rushes and tanks, so he isn't as rushable, as fragile as he might have been felt before against Doomfist? Is it a dedicated target to one Doomfist? I would love to hear, as always, your opinion down in that comment section, as I know a lot of you guys actually play a decent amount of Doomfist, far more than what I do, and I would like to feel what you guys, Doomfist players specifically, feel about these changes. Now, besides that, guys, that will be all for today. I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely gaming experience. As always, guys, please take care of yourselves, stay positive. I love you guys very, very much. My name has been Jonal, and you guys keep the enemy in your crosshair.